Good Wednesday morning, everybody. A couple pieces of housekeeping before I get started. First off, my name is Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. If you wouldn't mind hitting like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. That's how YouTube says, oh yeah, people like this channel. They give it to more people and yada, yada, yada. We grow, YouTubey things. It's how it works. Number two, just a reminder that I do have a Buy Me a Coffee page. I am trying to raise some money so that I can, I didn't leave that out there very long, so that I can, oh gosh, my brain just went, so that I can work on a coloring book. I want to create a coloring book, but I cannot do it with no funds. Yes, I can do the drawing part with no funds, but I can't do the actual creating of the physical book part without funds. And third, there was 3 things I wanted to talk to you guys about. I don't know. It'll come to me. All right, so this is the page we're going to do today. We did on the last one, we did that one. Isn't that pretty? I really like how that came out. So we're going to do this one. It's going to show through those 3 little dots. So we're just going to figure out what I want to put there. I have chosen this as my inspiration pattern for today. It's called Wais. It's out of Alina Light's deck. She has another deck out that is ribbons and borders or something. I went to her Etsy shop to check it out. It's pricey. It's pricey. Just FYI, it's pricey. But that's okay. I just have to save up. It was a little bit more than I had anticipated. They'd gone up a lot since I bought these ones. But, that's not all that unusual because I've been using these for well over close to 2 years now, I think. And, prices of stuff has just gone up. So the fact that the price of this has gone up a lot doesn't really surprise me. So Wais is, we're just going to do some ziggy zags, nice big wide ones. And then we're going to make another V and then a line in between. Okay, so no matter how the angle ends up, that's where our V is with a line coming straight up. Okay. Lines going up and down. You can do a little bit of rounding in the corners. Just in this corner. She doesn't do it here. She just does it in this corner. And then you can fill in with other patterns as you choose. I'm probably not going to do that. I have another thought in mind. So that's going to be our inspiration. I am going to, with pencil, do my ziggy zags. And I want them, let me put my name here. W-A-I-S. My ziggy zags are going to go here. There. Like that. Something like this. Just so that I have some differently shaped ones. They all kind of go the same way here, down here. Let's change that. Let's change that so that they're not all identical. That's better. And that one's not so bad. Okay. I just didn't want them identical. Those 2 shapes were too similar. And then I'm going to add more dots. But I'm going to do those lines first, and then I'm going to add my dots. So with my, do I want 05? Do I want 02? I'm going to draw in 05. So I'm going to draw with my fine liner 05. Something like that. And then we're going to do our V like this. And like that. Interesting shapes, right? I'm going to put this one's going to have a line coming up here and a thing coming this way like that as well. Same thing with this one. It's going to have one coming up here. Go to about there. Something like that. And then this one is going to go on this side. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. I had a comment the other day that sometimes my hand is in front of my stuff and sometimes you can't see, and yes, sometimes I go off the edge. You know what? I am not a full-time professional YouTuber. I am me, by myself, in my studio, no camera person, no editor, none of that. I'm just me by myself. And I can't draw and see what's going on in the camera at the same time. My eyes can only be one place at a time. And so yes, sometimes I'm going to block my way with my hand. And because I choose not to edit my videos, I'm not going to cut away when I make a mistake and that you can't see something and then come back to it. That's what a lot of people do. You know, it's not that they don't make those same mistakes by going off screen or by blocking with their hand. What happens is that those YouTubers choose to edit their videos, which is fine, absolutely fine. I'm not dissing anybody who edits their videos. What I'm saying is they cut out those parts. I don't do that. So because I don't do that, you are going to see all of it as it is, no holds barred, right? And because of that, there are going to be times where you can't see what I'm doing. And you just have to live with it. If you don't like it, you're going to have to move on. Because this is just what is going to happen on my channel. It just is. Okay. So now what I want to do, I've got these circles. I don't want to just see this through my circles because I don't think that's interesting. I mean, it's okay, but it's not necessarily interesting. And I did a very poor job of making sure there was something in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to make more circles that intersect here. Maybe other sizes. That's hard to do. I'm going to use these then. Use these as my templates. Maybe I want bigger one that goes off the page. Here. And here. And here, perhaps, she says skeptically. In a high-pitched voice. There. And maybe down here with a little bit of overlap. A little bit of overlap like that. All right, is that full enough? I need another size. This size. Like that. And one over here like this. And maybe one at this end, like this. I am just getting very dot filled. And we are going to draw those with our pen. All right, you ready? Ready, Freddie? Let's do a question. Question of the day. So I have something to talk about while I'm drawing. What is the biggest secret you've ever kept from your parents? Did you see that? I don't know. I'm not sure that... Not sure that I have secrets I've kept from my parents, but are there things I never told my parents? Yeah. Were they secrets necessarily? No. Maybe. I don't know. If it was something significant enough to keep from my parents, then I surely aren't telling you guys. Honestly, yeah, I think there are some life events that happen to me that I've not spoken to more than one person about. But that's, my own private business. And me and that one other person know what happened during that life event. Nobody else really, it's none of anybody else's business. Is it a secret per se? Like, have I done anything really bad that needs to have a secret? No. Okay, that's very distracting. But I did that on purpose. Because now, when I look through there, that's more interesting. And now I'm going to do like an every other one lines. Just lines to fill in the space, every other one. I'm actually going to start, I think, in the middle here. We're going to go this way. Okay, so if that one's got a stripe in it, then this one doesn't, then this one does. And this one does. This one doesn't. Oh, I got two that doesn't. Next to one another. But one of them is going to have to. How do I do that? Well, let's go around in a circle and figure this out. Some of them may have to have some other kind of pattern in them. So that they have a pattern, but it's a different pattern. Oh, I hope I moved my microphone quick enough. I had to sneeze. That was awful. Yep, something like that. Okay. No stripe, stripe. No stripe, stripe. Some of my stripes are going to go different angles. No stripe, stripe. No stripe, stripe. No stripe, stripe. What's making a noise? Nothing in here should make a noise. That's weird. And I have two no stripes next to each other, so I need a dot. Do I want a dot here or here? I think I'll do it here. See? See? That's more interesting. I like that. Okay, so now we're going to go here with a stripe. And we're just going to do kind of like a Knightsbridge thought process where things are striped and not striped. stripe in there, or do I want to put dots in there? I don't know. I'll think about it. Give me a second here. We're going to stripe there. And we're going to stripe here. I'm going to stripe here. Oh, those ended up with two stripes next to each other. Gosh darned it. That's all right. I think I want dots there. I do. I think I want dots there. I don't think I want stripes. I'm going to go with dots. Do I have my sounds on my phone? Oh, I don't have my sounds on my phone. I don't know what's making a noise in here. And I think I need dots in here as well. Like that. Okay. That's good. No dots, no stripes. Stripes in here. I'm going to go this way with my stripes, I think. I think this way. Right? Right? That's correct. And then nothing, and nothing, and then stripes in here. And then nothing in there. Ooh, this is a complicated little thing here I've made. Let's do... Let's do some dots. Nothing. Nothing. This one's going to do dots. And this one's going to do stripes. This one's going to do stripes. And this one. I do want mostly stripes, but every so often I gotta put dots just so I don't have things too close together. Empty. I got an empty and an empty. Dots. Dots. We like dots. Little pointillism never hurt anybody, right? Did you ever do in art class a whole picture in pointillism? Could I have done a simple drawing? Yes, yes, I could have. Could I have done simple shapes? Yes, I could have. Did I? No, no, I had to make the most complicated drawing ever. I'm really good at that, making the most complicated drawing ever. All right, dots. We're putting dots in here. I distinctly remember in high school doing this drawing, and every waking moment it seemed like I was tapping on my drawing. I would bring it to lunch. I would, if I got to, if I got to class early, if I didn't have to for some reason go to my locker and get books, if I just went from one class to another, I'd pull out my drawing and I would tap some more on it. I tapped so much on that dang drawing. I made it big and I made it complicated. Why? I don't know. Did I get an A? Yes. Could I have gotten an A with a simpler drawing? Yes. It's just how I am. This one's stripy. That one's plain. This one's stripy. That one's plain. This one's stripy. This one's stripy. That one's plain. This one's stripy. Plain, stripy, stripy. Plain. Can't be stripy. Oh, it's got dots. You know how hard it is to make random dots? You always end up with some sort of line. All right, let's see. It's hard to keep this book from being in your way. I'll turn it this way. Stripes and dots, dots and stripes. that. Plain stripes, plain stripes in here. You probably can't see a thing because of the angle of my hand. But, you know, I'm just making stripes. It's not rocket science. You guys can figure it out if you are following along. Stripes also over here. This one. And dots in this one. Okay. Blank. Stripes in this one. Stripes in this one. Stripes in this one. And dots. Only reason I need the dots is because this isn't a regular grid. If it was a regular grid, I could just do stripes and not stripes. But because I have all these curves in it and multiple angles connecting to one another, it seems like it needs to have that. Oh, I'm going to have to turn on my air conditioning. I was hoping to be able to get this done without having the air on, but nope. Air is going to have to come on. Trying to save some electricity. Keep my bill down. I'll just do like that. Okay. Where are we at? Where we at? We're almost done. Stripes, no stripes. I got too many no stripes next to one another. I'll make this one dots. Okay. Okay, that's good. So, this one would be stripes. This one would be stripes. This one's stripes. This one's stripes. And this one is stripes. Then that one's no stripes, so this one's stripes. This one is stripes. This one is stripes. This one is stripes. No stripe. Stripe over here. No stripe, no stripe, no stripe. This one's got to be dots then. Okay. Are we almost done? Stripe, no stripe, stripe, no stripes, no stripe. Nope, that one's got to have dots. because it's next to a no stripe. Okay. And then this one's going to have dots. Okay, I think we figured it out. Where am I going to sign? I'm going to sign it. I guess I'm going to sign it over here with that. Okay. So what's it look like through my thing? It looks like that. Okay. Okay, we can work with that for next time. What we're going to do, I don't know, but we can work with that. That's what that looks like. Should I put some color on it? I feel like I should put some color on it. Sure. Let's put some color on it. I don't want a lot of color. You know what? I might just put white, and I'm going to do it. Randomly in these, just gently though. Not bright white. I could color it in really dark and make it bright white, but I don't think I want to. Okay. A little darker. A little darker. Not a lot darker. This one. And this one over here. And this one up here. How am I deciding? I don't know. I think I'm just looking at composition and balance and just trying to make them feel like similar weight across the page. Yeah, this one needs a little bit more. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think we're going to leave it like that. We're going to be done. All right, so there is today's pattern. Is that the right direction? Yeah. That's the right direction for the thumbnail. It's right side up. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time. We will be back on Friday to do the cover, which will then, not the cover, but you know, the next journal page where we will see that through that and we'll figure out what kind of design, what kind of pattern, what kind of drawing we want to do on this side. We'll do that next. All right, you guys have a blessed day and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.